Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis, and today there's gonna be a video about this beautiful Honda VTX motorcycle, and I will tell you why you should buy this motorcycle. Quite confusing, yeah? The last video was about why you shouldn't buy it, and today we're gonna speak about good parts of this motorcycle and why they overweigh the bad parts of this motorcycle and why you should buy this motorcycle. If you like the power cruisers and you are searching for some kind of good bike on the aftermarket, because this bike is no longer in production, so you may find only the used one, but still it's one of the best. Today I'm gonna make the ride vlog. So I mounted my GoPro camera on my helmet on the side for you to see everything, for you to see my ride. So something new. So you may see in the video about why you shouldn't buy the Honda VTX 1800 was my last video. I had a lot of dislikes on it. Well, I counted on it. Actually, I made that video because I need to attract your attention, guys, to my channel. I need to have more views, subscribers, to share with everyone my channel, and that video really did its job. The video so far is my top on the channel, so it hit more views for the single day than usual video for the 2 months. So this video will be named something like why should you buy the Honda VTX, and I will tell you why I had bought it. So my idea was to buy this motorcycle, and I copied some money, some funds for this bike, and finally I was managed to buy it. Actually, I like the R version, but I found the C version, which means custom and in good condition. What is the good part of it? I will show you now. Then the traffic light will show us green. That is the best part of this bike. So we hit like almost 90 miles in a matter of seconds. Actually, official acceleration of this bike is 3.8 seconds till 60 miles, but I was managed to do it at 3.4. So it has a really nice engine, very powerful, and that was the main reason why I bought this bike. And I suggest you to buy this bike because I really like it and I like the engine. The other reason I discovered was were the brakes actually on this motorcycle. If you compare them to Honda VTX 1300cc, you may find that these brakes are much more efficient compared to them. God bless you, Padre. Okay. You might find that these brakes are very efficient compared to 1300cc. I made the video on my channel, you may see it, and you may see the more detailed information about it, about the brakes on VTX 1800cc. The other thing I like on this motorcycle is external view, because it's beautiful. It's very beautiful motorcycle. So I was looking for the cruiser, so I was looking for Suzuki M109, and I was looking for the Honda VTX. Actually, I like Suzuki, but it's only the dragster style, the M version. And this one is more classical, you know. You may buy the Honda VTX 1800F and it will be like a dragster. You may buy the Honda VTX C and you can put some windshields, I don't know, bags like I did, and it will be the touring bike. Or you may buy like a retro bike with big fenders, so you can do a lot of stuff with these bikes. That's also the big plus of this motorcycle. Also, it's well controllable. You may see the center of gravity, even though it's a V-twin with a big engine, the center of gravity is quite low because you are sitting very low on this motorcycle, and it's well controlled. I can easily scratch my pet. I didn't scratch it, but anyway, this bike is very well controlled. For this size, it's very good. It's more than 900 pounds if you sit together with your girl. It's more than 900 pounds on this motorcycle, and it's quite good. Also, they use I was complaining about the fuel tank, that it's very low capacity compared to usual bikes like touring bikes, so we have like 18 liters of fuel. But also the good side of this fuel, of this engine actually, it's the injector system, which helps you to save some fuel, so it's very fuel efficient. If I'm driving like now at the 5th gear, around 60 miles an hour, well, my consumption will be less than 7 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. So 7 liters per 60 miles. So it's quite okay for this huge V-twin engine. But if you drive like a mad guy, of course your consumption will rise twice or maybe 3 times more. What else I would like to say about this bike? It's comfortable, but you need to put some tuning seat, or if you don't like the steering wheel like I do, I don't like it, I need to do it more closer to myself to extend it. So you can make a lot of tuning with this bike, and actually girls like these bikes. If you like to attract some attention of the people around you, this is your choice. As for me, we don't have a really good roads on my country, so if I had been in the United States, I would probably love my motorcycle with all my heart. But here I'm complaining not more about this motorcycle, but about our roads. We are entering the highway which connects the capital city with East Ukraine. So this road is very much okay. That's why I choose it for today's ride, because this is the place where this bike should be. It's clumsy in a city, a little bit clumsy, but on a highway it is a highway star, I would say. Highway star. So this bike was made for highway journeys between the big cities in the United States, and this bike was made in the United States for the United States market. So it found its customer, and I'm really happy about it. This year I'll change the suspension for progressive, and hopefully from reviews, as I understand from the reviews that the other guys have on their channels, this bike would be a little bit different. It will be not a little bit, but completely different with what I have now. So probably I will manage to ride on the bad roads with a progressive suspension. But today we are driving very good roads, so the stock suspension is okay for a good road. Also, a few more words about the my last video on the channel that attracts so many attention, guys. Don't take it personally. I say again, don't take it personally, because I did it just to attract more views, and actually I didn't tell any lies in there. I just put some attention on the disadvantages of this motorcycle. Maybe I was a little bit emotional, saying you don't need to buy this motorcycle, but now I'm saying that if you like the cruisers like this, like Honda VTX or any other, I think it's a much better choice compared to other motorcycles, even compared to the Harley. For example, this motorcycle we can find in good conditions for less than 10 grand. For Harley Davidson, for same engine, displacement around 1800 cc, it will cost you maybe 25 up to 30,000 for Ultra Electro Glide. So for Sportster, yeah, Harley Davidson is very cheap for the Sportster. Sportster is really cheap from the Harleys, but if you have the big engine, of course it's very expensive for the Harleys. I'm just searching out turn in the next U-turn probably. So you may see it's a good advantage, then I can overtake everyone. Just I was doing like 60 miles on the 5th gear, so I put my throttle. I don't need to shift down. This engine has enormous capacity, so I'm just putting the throttle and I can ride like a king. Very fast motorcycle. Actually, I wouldn't say it's very fast. I would say it's a very accelerative motorcycle, because the maximum speed I hit here was 120 miles an hour. Yeah, the weather is beautiful today. Also, you don't have very enormous vibration like you have on a Harley Davidson. So this motorcycle engine is well balanced, even though it's a huge V-twin engine with a lot of displacement volume, but it has the balanced shafts which help to minimize the vibration. So guys, I hope you enjoy this video and have a good time.